Hello guys, welcome back to the news. My country people, there have been so many allegations, so many accusations coming in against Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Some have claimed that this man is not physically fit to rule this country. This man is not mentally fit to rule this country. This man is not in a good health condition. And to justify some of their claims, there have been reports going online that Tinubu is out of the country on a medical trip. Meanwhile, Masari says the president-elect Tinubu is resting in France and needs more prayers. Let's find out more as we hit the news. But if you're joining us for the first time, you're very much welcome. I sincerely appreciate your presence. Kindly subscribe and please don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Thank you. Despite several indications that Mr. Tinubu might not be in a good health, the political kingmaker turned president-elect has maintained that he is physically and mentally fit to govern the country. Governor Aminu Masari says the president-elect Bola Tinubu needs more prayers from Nigerians to enable his incoming reign to succeed. Mr. Tinubu has not been in the public 7 days after he has secretly flown abroad, and some of his senior aides call it a resting trip. On Wednesday evening, a spokesperson, Bayo Ononuga, insisted that Mr. Tinubu is in France and is in touch with his aides. Mr. Masari made the call for more prayers for the president-elect during the special breaking of the fast and the prayer season organized on Wednesday at the government house, Castina. According to the governor, Mr. Tinubu used to organize such prayer seasons every year during Ramadan, and this year's season is specially organized to thank the Almighty God for their success during the recent general elections in the country. And there is nothing we can do except to thank God for the success recorded in Castina and Nigeria in general, stated the Castina governor. Mr. Masari added that this is the main reason why we are here together with religious and traditional leaders, government officials, and other stakeholders, that he is now to be the new president, and hence he needs more prayers. Thank God people have understood that after electing leaders, prayers must be next. Last week, Mr. Bayo Ononuga said in a message to news reporters that Mr. Tinubu traveled abroad to rest and will soon return to the country, saying the president-elect traveled to rest after the hectic electionary and will soon return home. And Mr. Tinubu, the 71-year-old man, could find himself explaining yet again his medical status that has drawn keen interest from the public. In recent years, Bola Tinubu has made several emergency trips abroad, including in the last January 2022, when he was rushed to London while the primary campaign was underway. Shortly after returning from the London trip, Bola Tinubu appeared to have urinated on himself while visiting a prominent traditional ruler in the country's southwest. And also in September 2022, Mr. Tinubu was again in London, where he reportedly received treatment from several doctors for weeks. He also stripped a urine bag on himself during the trip. And despite several indications that Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu might not be in good health, the political kingmaker turned the president-elect has maintained that he is physically and mentally fit to govern this country. At least he admitted that he might lack physical strength, but said his mental capacity would be sufficient to plot the country's affairs. Also, the incumbent President Muhammadu Buhari is also infamous for making, regular trips to London to treat undisclosed ailments. And also during his 8-year tenure, President Muhammadu Buhari spent several months on a single trip to London. Today, you will see that the president has traveled out of the country for a medical trip. Tomorrow, you will see that he has traveled for another medical trip. I mean, he has never publicly revealed the true nature of his ailment and how much it costs the Nigerian taxpayers to treat him. That is why most people are pointing at our politicians. They are pointing at President Muhammad Buhari. They say, see, a whole president, you are leaving this country to go to another country. Meanwhile, you have hospitals in this country. So why not make the hospitals in this country okay, that you can as well go and take treatment, but then you abandon our hospitals in this country. You go to outside the country, you go abroad and receive medical treatment. Meanwhile, you leave your own country. So many Nigerians have really reacted to this, while some have in turn reacted to Bola Ahmed Tinubu traveling out of the country. You know, some Nigerians have alleged that Bola Tinubu could not withstand the heat that Peter Obi was giving him as a result of how he filed a petition against him concerning Tinubu's drug allegations and how he involved himself in drug trafficking. Even he brought up his case where he forfeited the sum of $460,000 dollars to the US government, and so many other things. So Nigerians were like, so this man is running away from Peter Obi. He's running away from the country. So now that the country is on fire, he's running away. So why is he going out of the country? He should come and settle the pressing matters that is really going on in this country. Running away would not do him any good. While most have said that we should stop deceiving ourselves. I mean, how can you say that the president-elect is in France resting when we know that he was indeed very sick? That was how, and that was why he had to leave the country, while most have agreed that truly Bola Ahmed Tinubu is out of the country resting and also planning ahead of his inauguration program. He's swearing in after President Muhammad Buhari. So my country people, they have said that the president-elect Bola Tinubu is resting in France and needs the prayers of Nigerians. Bola Tinubu needs more prayers, and they have said that we should pray for him. This is coming from Governor Aminu Masari, who said that Nigerians should pray for the success of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. I'm dropping here, guys. What are your thoughts concerning this? Kindly share your thoughts in the comment section down below. Thank you. Bye for now.